Pastor Mark Biltz here from Shaddai Ministries. Thank you again so much for watching, and make sure to subscribe and share. Also, please like this video, and we would love to hear your comments. Thanks again for watching. Bye-bye. Look what happens in Acts 21, 23, and 24 when he gets to Jerusalem. It says, therefore, these are the apostles speaking to Paul. He says, do what we tell you. Now, did Paul go, you ain't the boss of me? No. He submitted to what the apostles said. He was in submission. He wasn't a maverick out on his own. And they said, we have 4 other guys who've taken a vow also, and I want you to take them, and I want you to purify yourself with them, and I want you to pay for their expenses. What? So now he's got to pay for 5 of everything. He's got to sell a lot of tents. All right, he was a tent maker. So Paul not only has to pay his own expense, these other 4 guys couldn't afford it, but their vow was ended, but now they're stuck because they can't afford it. So they said, guess what? We want you to pay for theirs. Wow, that they may shave their heads. See, one thing, once you started this, if you didn't have the money to do it, you couldn't end your vow. Your hair's growing longer and longer. And then look at this. Then look at what they say. The apostles tell Paul, then everyone is going to know that there is no truth in the things that they have been informed about you, but that you yourself also walk keeping the Torah. What? The apostles kept Torah, and they told Paul, hey, we know you keep Torah. I want you to pay for their vows so everyone knows you are still following Torah. And that's in the New Testament. Look at Acts chapter 6, verse 7. It says, the word of God increased, and the number of the disciples did what? It's not just added, it's multiplying. And a great company of the priests were obedient to the faith. Do you realize for another 30 years, okay, if the Lord died in 30 AD, okay, and then in 70 AD the temple was destroyed, that meant all the believers still did sacrifices for 40 years. There were priests doing the sacrifices, still doing the sacrificial system for 40 years until the temple was destroyed. And the only reason they're not now is because there is no temple.